Welcome to another edition of Talkin Football, and we've got some cracking games coming up in the EPL this weekend. And of course we had Liverpool and Arsenal last night, and Xhaka managed to get himself sent off again. I think you've got to, as teammates, you've got to start to get him calmed down a wee bit in the middle of the park for Arsenal, because he's a big player for them. But at the same time, you can't afford to go down to 10 men, because you're not going to steal that 1-0 win, because 1-0 for Arsenal last night would be a massive difference to them for the second leg. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes, but they need to just get him settled down, and if he's going to be a mainstay in that team, he's going to have to buckle down and get his discipline sorted out. And a great result for Arsenal, to be honest with you. And of course, the night before, Chelsea, easy victory over Tottenham already out, to be honest with you, after the first leg. But at the same time, 2 victories, 2-0, 1-0, it shouldn't really go like that if Tottenham want to be serious about what they're doing and challenging. Great game coming up in the EPL tonight. Right away, Brighton Crystal Palace, 2.14, 3.4 for Brighton, and I can't see Palace doing anything here. Hot and cold. The booing's got to stop at Brighton though, because it's the local derby, I know, and you didn't want any pressure on the team more than what they've got. And Brighton are playing some nice football, some great results lately, and that boy's worked hard, and he's got a good shape to his team. And Crystal Palace, they'll come there, they've got the players that are capable of pulling off a shock, but Brighton too strong tonight, I think, far too strong for Crystal Palace. And the Betfair pricers, I've got the Brighton is looking like certainty, so you're looking like Brighton in the draw. You can't see Crystal Palace doing anything the other night. And now our probates in the Playmaker service, which are going to be absolutely newly added, and they're just going to be so powerful. They're already in front after 2 weeks, I think, and they've got a big bet in the Brighton game tonight, so that'll be interesting if you log in and get that. So that's a Playmaker service. Man City and Chelsea, you're actually getting a good price, Man City tomorrow. 1.72 the home win, 4.1 the draw. Ooh, great. Chelsea can't win. Chelsea cannot go to Man City and win, I wouldn't think. 5.4 there. And Chelsea easily into the cup final, so they'll be full of confidence, and it eases any pressure. Any pressure. The boy just won the European Champions League, so there's no pressure on him. He's immortal with the Chelsea fans forever. But I think Man City will come out and get the result there. They'll be quite happy with a draw, to be honest with you, but I think they'll be good enough to take the win. That Chelsea defence, it's starting to steady itself a bit, and the big Rudiger's done well at the back now. He's starting to come into a game. Got a goal the other night there, so he's could be a mainstay there, but they're talking about maybe losing him, but we'll see what happens. I don't know if there's any news on his contract or not, but big player for them at the present moment. And but as I say, I can't see Chelsea getting a win out of that. Man City in a draw look priced, and the Betfair boys have priced that so that it's tempting you in at their prices. Newcastle Watford, knock on wood, here we go, Are they going to get trippiered up again? I don't think so. Surely Newcastle, Betfair are telling you this week they are going to not lose. So it's going to be 2.1, 3.75. That's your odds. 3.75 for Watford for the away win. Priced for Newcastle to at last get the result. But what an embarrassment for Cambridge. 1-0 for Cambridge. And I can remember years ago, Hereford beat Newcastle in the FA Cup, and it was a great goal. And there you go, another shock was Newcastle just seem to be good at every so many years producing these ones. 1-0 Cambridge, wow. Wolves and Southampton, priced for a draw. Everything's pointing for a draw here. Very tight game. Two teams that are in quite good form, to be honest with you. And 3.55 the draw. That's where the money's went, and that's where everybody thinks it's going to end up. So it's up to you. It's a heads or tails, that game, I would say. Wolves have obviously got home advantage, but that can mean nothing, and they've had a few shaky ones there. And but they are both teams in pretty good form now. And as I say, that's looking like a draw. Boring Norwich Everton. Here we go, Rafa. What are you doing there? It's I don't know. They're moaning about the tactics. Passion needed for both teams here, because Norwich need to do something and get this sort of do. Everton are priced to win the game, but I wouldn't be scared of a bet Norwich this weekend and Lane Everton. It wouldn't affect me. 2.06 Everton to win. No for me, far too short. But again, our pro tipster's got some massive information on these games. The whole weekend's covered in these games this weekend, I think. 7 games on Saturday, 6 games. 1 game tonight, 6 games on Saturday, and I think 3 on Sunday. And I think he's got an interest in a lot of them. He's going to play a lot of points, a lot of units this weekend. So Norwich Everton, pretty boring. Everton priced to win the game, but as I say, 3.95 Norwich at home, and Lane Everton 2.06. Correct scores are in there, priced up as well. Burnley and Leicester, and that's a bit of a good game. Burnley going to hang on for 0-0. There's Sean Dyche getting his players taken off him by other teams in the relegation zone. Brendan Rodgers got some cracking players in there. Maddison, Tielemans, Vardy, so reliable. Just got a cracking set of players in there. Schmeichel, good steady goalkeeper. Johnny Evans at the back. So Leicester, I can't see them losing that game, and I'd probably have them in a line of some sort of this weekend. Great, nice, tidy players Brendan Rodgers has got in there, and I can't see Burnley getting anything out of the game, to be honest with you. Even a draw, I think you'd have to price a draw in to cover yourself, but I would think it would be a Leicester result. Man United and Villa, here we go again. He scraped through, another 1-0 scrape through. Jesse Lingard was the talking point with his wee bit of skill. I don't know how they didn't play him, because he came buzzing back to Man United, and I don't care if he's got an attitude problem. Loads of players have got attitude problems. Who cares what they say on Twitter and their social media and pictures of West Ham? Who cares? Put him in the park to score goals. Fernandes come on and put one over the bar for 2 yards. I doubt Lingard would have done the same. Ronaldo, I hope he can live up to his Twitter talking he's been doing, how good he is and where he wants to finish in the top 3. That team's not finishing in the top 3 as they're currently playing, I can tell you that. And Leicester are actually priced up the exact same to beat Burnley as what Man United are to beat Villa. There you go. That's how Betfair's priced that up, and you would have to think, wow, that's Man United, you would think would be a wee bit stronger, but Leicester are stronger, or if not equal, to beat Burnley. So there you go. Fernandes, Ronaldo, Greenwood, is that going to be? He's got to start getting a wee bit of shape. Take Varane, best centre half in the world, I doubt that. Great to see that Phil Jones came back, and the emotion that you seen with him was great. I'm not sure he's a Man United player, but great to see him coming in and giving 110%, and maybe that's what they need at the back, because let's be honest, Harry Maguire is an absolute disaster at the back. So it's funny how the game's priced identical nearly to the Leicester-Burnley game, and you would have to think that, again, I wouldn't be scared to have a go at Villa and away at Man United, so it's a funny one. The prices there for Betfair are tempting you in, and the correct score market's really tempting you in. The correct score markets in Betfair this weekend, a lot of bargains in there because they've been very lazy. The odds makers have been very lazy. If you go in there and have a look, you have a dig about, there's a lot of value in there. I've put them on the site on the Playmaker. There's a lot of value to be had in there, and some funny results in there. Because they've just been very lazy. I think they've clubbed them together, to be honest with you, and some prices you're looking at going, oh, thank you very much, I'll take that. So be on. West Ham Leeds, that Bowen, brilliant. He's made me eat my words. I'm delighted when I've got to do that. It's just an ordinary player that's really excelling, and you love to see it. And he's obviously learned for Lingard last season, saying, when they need you, I'll just replace you. Brilliant to see. And Davy Moyes, I think he'll outsmart the clever Bielsa in this game, and I think West Ham will come out and get the result there. Liverpool will be shooting in on Sunday. Brentford's getting nothing out of that game, no shock there. That'll be a banker to put in any line. Famous last words in football, there's always a draw for the bookies, but Liverpool shooting in there, and they'll beat Brentford. It'll no matter if it's 2-0 or whatever, but Liverpool will win. Spurs Arsenal, big test for Spurs. They've got to stand up to Arsenal. Arsenal will be right up for it. Great result at Liverpool. Arteta will have them playing. He wants the points, he wants the league points, he wants to climb that table. The Xhaka sending off, as I say, they've got a bit of discipline problems here, but I would think Arsenal, a great game to watch, can't wait to watch it. I'll be there. My hours are different in Australia, but it really is superb to watch. So, as I say, a lot of pricing in your football this weekend. Have a look at it, there's a lot of bargains out there, and there's some of these teams that are at home that are good prices as well, and the away, some of the aways are too low. Be on some of these lays, and always try and keep the draw on your side if you can. And as I say, there's some great values there, because I think the odds makers this weekend have been very lazy. Right, on to a wee bet for you. Liverpool shooting in, but I think they're about 1.3. Man City in a draw, West Ham in a draw, Leicester in a draw. I don't think you can go far for there. 2 by 2 is 4, 8 bets. There you go. Hope for 3 draws and Liverpool to win. That'd be a nice wee return. So, always remember, it's your money, it's my money, it's everybody's money. Have respect for everybody in Betfair. Look after your Betfair account as well, and have respect for the winners and the losers. Don't you start shouting when you've got a winner because some poor person has lost. So make sure that you get yourself organised, have your staking plan, and enjoy your football over the weekend. It's going to be another cracking EPL weekend, and I'll speak to you in the next video.